Good evening, friends. Welcome, People's, Petroleum, Proletarian, Prefecture, in the Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, version 0.8.0.6.9, Crime and Punishment. An experiment, a new citizen mechanics, and an experiment here. We have these people who have been living here for all eternity, and or the descendants of them, or however it works. Since new people are not allowed to move in here, but they never empty out. They have quite a terrible lifespan. It's 56 years, and for the time being, I also think that we have actually a little bit of a. Yeah, we have a pollution spike in town. Like, wait, take this out. We just have to look at the pollution here for a moment. Here, right in the middle of this street corner, by the heat exchanger, there is pollution for some reason, which brings the lifespan down there to 57 years too. It's not good. Anyway, the experiment was around the refinery. I mean, here it makes sense that yes, I understand that it is polluted here, but why out here? It's a sawmill. We don't saw that much. It's mostly standing still. I don't think that does anything. No. Anyway. Yes, so we're going to move these people into a brand new building here, so we can take this. These are the I don't know. It sounds a bit wrong to put it that way, as in polluted people, but they have all been living in polluted things and most likely their grandparents and so on. Their ancestors too. We move them in here and see if the average lifespan is affected in any meaningful way. It's 57. Now they live out here in the fresh air from the river, and I'm still pretty close by, but it's okay. It's okay. I should get another bus going on the petroleum worker line. Or two, maybe even. Yeah, we need. Eventually, we're going to get big buses, but for now, we're going with 3 smaller ones, perhaps. At least I'm going to try to start off 3 of these. Let's see how we get on with it. Launch, enable line spacing. Yes, follow along. Because it's find the balance here with the line spacing and the number of vehicles and so on. Important. Now this will go very slowly. Oh, aren't you the last bus on the line? You're going to refuel. You maybe don't care about line spacing when you're going for refuel. That would make sense. Now we're going slowly, 30 kilometers an hour, to make up for plenty of. Look at the traffic here. The ambulances are driving like crazy. I hope they have a good reason. That's not right, but they most likely have a good reason to do so. And you didn't take that route. I can understand. There's mud roads and crap like that. You took this route instead. I think we'll have to check in on this a bit later. How many workers did you get? 26? Yeah, if we can have them going. As long as we're having them going full speed, they are not slowed down. It's not going full speed now. Now we're slowing down to make the line spacing work, and therefore it also slows down the prison bus. Overtake. Do an overtake. It's too close to an intersection, maybe. sometimes they seem to have a notion of not doing overtaking close to intersections, and sometimes they seem completely goddamn it's maniacs, crazy. Here's a bit that is not built. We should have that built. Oh, the polluted people. 58.82, 64, 86, 87. I think you have to look at it at a longer perspective. Yes, but let's try and come back to this before the end of the evening here and evening of this installment. What I meant to say, and see how they're doing. Because in that amount of time, I think that they should be just about ready baked, or at least have had some effect from living down there in a nicer part of town. Yeah, see, now that we have a lot of wardens here, it's all good in the prison. Citizens' health is too low. Is there someone remaining here? Yeah, you were supposed to move out into the polluted people house. And we could rename it into the purifying the purifying is pure. The purifying spring house, the house of the purifying spring. That sounds a whole lot better. Yes, they are kids, both babies and children. To one citizen not able, 13 citizens were able to go to pub. No, you can go to pub. You might not, maybe you cannot go to university, but no, I can. Or actually, yeah, no. Yes, you can go to university. Yes, of course you can. That's just thing. I was thinking that we were out here. We're not. We're in this one. Yes, but the average lifespan is increasing significantly. So this maybe should be, if you have a look at the overlays, citizens' living preferences maybe, and lifespan. That's a very handy thing to have around. See, this is very low. 61, 56, 55, 56, that's terrible. Over here, much better for population growth. 73, 83 here. And there are 3 people living here. Okay. 80, yeah, it's a whole lot better. And over here, some of them were like 55, 56, 57. It's not no good. Could be the power plant. That is. How far away is the power plant from these buildings here? Uh, 188 meters. Yes, but I read on the same forums that you're supposed to get the scale. You're supposed to multiply it by 60. 6, I think. Not 60. 6 times to get a reasonable scale for a citizen. So for a citizen living here, he or she would be living about 1,200 meters from the power plant, and 1.2 kilometers, but still quite a bit, quite close, but not as bad as 180 meters. What did I say? 1800. About yes, numbers, things. Right. It could also be, I don't know how polluting is this thing that we have for heating wood. The heating plant. It's blowing a different kind of smoke, so it's hard to tell. I would think it's going pretty hard these days. It's going like full. And only that's 150 gigajoules. 150 gigajoules? That does not sound like a lot for the amount of fuel we put in here. Oh, only 1.5 tons a day. That is quite a bit. That is way off. Way off. Anyway, the gas station, the heating plant, heating exchanger, heating transfer, heating plant. Yes. Yes, is this pollution? How much? 2.4 tons per year. Is what that does. How much does a oil burning gas power plant do? Uh, 35.8 tons. Okay. So I do not think that the heating plant is the issue. How much does an oil refinery do per year? 34.2 tons per year of pollution. Yes. Those are probably the culprits. And we sort of have to... they are pretty plumbed in, you could say. Especially the power plant and especially the refinery. They're both very cumbersome to move. So it's more handy to move the population. But this, okay, maybe it is a bit close. Does this have an effect on... Doesn't have an average lifespan, this building. Health is 63%. Review 39, 98. You've been in here for 7 years. Or something. You know, we did have a line. We had plenty of lines going to the old prison for both meat and prisoners. Is that still working without it? And we just destroyed the building. The game didn't crash. It's come quite a ways. This. You now go to oil refinery 2 times in a row. I don't know if that was an issue. I tried doing it the other way around, getting them to load 2 times at the prison. That didn't work. Oh. Are you not line spaced? Or you don't not look line spaced to me? We're not doing a whole lot good. We're doing, what are we doing? 50% maybe productivity. 45, 44, 43. That's not good enough. No, we need twice the amount of workers in here. You see. Here's the bus. How many do you bring? 21. Not that many. But when these start to get inhabited, I think we have the answer, by the way. 71 lifespan now. So in a way, it might make sense to get the quickest growth possible to move people here with a low lifespan over to newer build accommodations. Where the air is much more breathable and good for you. At least actually not real bad, like an immediate danger to your health, an immediate hazard to your health. Citizens' living preferences, lifespan. 64, that's, I mean 50s something, then we're moving you. Maybe. Yeah, but you see now the pollution spell is gone. I think now it's not here for some reason. This is really bad now. This doesn't make any sense. There is nothing here that is polluting. But it is really damn polluted for some reason. This is the oil refinery that is spilling its things all over the place maybe. I don't know, but 55 and 56 is not a large number. Oh, we move you. And maybe not allow people to move in. Now their happiness went significantly down because they take a hit at hard reaction, and they take an even larger hit apparently. They thought that they took a 20% hit. They took like an enormous hit. These people are still grumpy. 107 citizens were unable to get meat. Ah, we're out of meat. That's why they're unhappy. Oh, crap. Can we really have run out of meat? Yes, we can have run out of meat. Or at least it is the... No. What are you... No! I was changing around the goddamn logistics for this and did it wrong. So you're supposed to go to Soviet and load meat. That's how that happened. That's going to take forever to correct. Unload all the crap, you get all the meat and come back here. Ah, crap. They're no good. No good. And you're coming with 102 tons of prefab powers. Not going to be needed at the moment. No. And you're doing all the food that we could ever want, which is good, but we're out of meat, and that's why they're not getting happy. And we might even see we'll see a significant decrease in birth rate, and most likely they will even pack up and leave, some of them, or at least get a real bad, what you call it, average productivity, 92%. Yeah. I think that it might even have dropped in later. It's February. Let's take last year. I don't know when we ran out. Productivity. Is that doesn't seem to work? The graph. No. Oh, they don't. But okay. Yes. Should I send another boat? Do I have another boat? Or all these 50 tons of steel, lots of stuff. If you do, you can go to the west. We can sell this stuff back to. It's been lying on our boat for a while. So you unload the steel. Most likely we're getting more money back than we did when we bought it. You know, this thing in a dollar meaning. Whatever that means, and you do. Then you come back to the cargo harbor. Not that one though. No, you're coming. You're coming over here. Because our ship that's going to Soviets is going to take forever. So we go. You're supposed to load meat too. Right, and there you're supposed to unload, and you're supposed to go to the west now. This is so very smidigt. This window is not resizable. No. Delete stop. And when you have done this, we only needed to do this one time. You go back to there. If you were, you might already have been in there. Come think. Anyway. Yes, you'll be back in a week. In a week or two, people will have meat again. Then you can be happy. How unhappy are they? Pretty darn unhappy. Pretty darn, I mean, not that. Since the loyalty seems low. Thought we had a handle on the loyalty. Okay, there is one person. You're not allowed to move in here. It's bad for your health to live. Their lifespan is going up, but the happiness is real terrible. I guarantee 100% when we get the meat back, they will become happy. They will become happy. And I think that time will come when we next join with the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Thank you so much for being with the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture this evening. See you next time. Good night.